recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis.
Half of what I just said at the beginning of this video will not be in this video, and we probably gonna start from right here. So I just want to say hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is ChynaMaRae, and I'm so glad to have you here. Go ahead and do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. My LED lamp broke and I want a new one, and the only way I'm gonna be able to get it is if y'all subscribe to my channel and help me reach my goal, so I don't have to work a 9 to 5 one day. I'm just being honest. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and also like the channel and leave a comment down below. We are almost to 400 subscribers, y'all. When I had first left my channel, we was almost at 300 subscribers. We made it to 300 subscribers while I was gone, and now I'm back and we're trying to get on up there. Now we can just hop straight into the video because I'm not trying to sit here and bore y'all a long time with a long intro because I don't even like that. So we're not gonna do that. But I do want to say happy Thanksgiving. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. It is now the 28th that I'm recording this video, and I ate some turkey yesterday, and I ate a piece of ham after I got off work because I did have to work too. Just another little disclaimer before we start getting into this makeup tutorial. Everything that I use will be in the description box down below. Consistency is
obviously a problem with real fight, so we're gonna address it.
Since the last videos that I have posted, I ain't gonna even lie, I haven't really been doing much, but your girl has been a diva, cause isn't that what Queen B said? Yeah. But y'all, I have been very much so worried about my future a little bit more and in a different aspect of things, because like I mentioned, your girl is working a lot. I work a regular job. I'm a small town girl, literally. I've really been in the mood for like elevation and something different with my life. It's kind of scary, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, because I am from Mississippi, if you do not know, and I'm 22 years old. Coming from a small town and even thinking about entering into a big city or a new territory is very much so scary. I have been having that thought to like get on down and get on out the way, and it's something that's becoming way more prominent, like everyday's type of thing. Ooh, I want to do this, or I want to do that, or I want to go here, or I want this type of job, or I want to do this, or I don't want to do that anymore. And that's pretty much where my life is at right now. I'm very much so discombobulated. Y'all probably didn't even understand nothing I just said, but the girlies that get it are going to get it, and they're going to understand where I'm coming from, because 9 times out of 10 we're in the same boat and they understand. Wanting something new, wanting something different, a different feel, a new feel, that's pretty much where I'm at. That's pretty much where I'm getting at with it. It really doesn't matter where you go. It's always going to be something going on. It's always going to be where it's not like completely safe. So you're going to have that problem either way it goes. But I don't know, y'all. I've just been thinking about it really, really hard. And I ought to watch like videos of the girlies talking about moving and stuff like that, so I can, you know, get some information, find out what my options are, kind of like not have my nerves so bad about it. I ought to do that, but for some odd reason I haven't. I'm really discombobulated about that topic of my life. When it really comes down to the nitty-gritty of it all, and you really have to figure out what you want to do with your life and where you're going with your life, that is something that will stress you out. If you are young and you're like, oh my god, I can't wait to be grown, I can't wait to get out of my mom's house, I can't wait to do this, that, and the third, I promise you, within a year's time, not even a year's time, within 6 months, I guarantee you, you're gonna eat those words. I feel like every child has ate those words. It shows. We all wanted to be grown, and now look at us crying. Like, that's something I'm gonna figure out in the long run. I just wanted to let you guys know where my mind was with that. But moving on to another topic. I don't have no topics for this video. I'm literally going off on a whim. I don't really have like anything of substance to say. I'm just going to speak on topics that I want to speak on, or that like draws interest to me. And one thing that I've been seeing a lot of is Scotty is pregnant. And this is for the girlies that watch baddies and, you know, stuff like that. I can't 100% say that out of all the people that I am cool with, I was most definitely talking about baddies when the first baddies was a Baddies South. And that's because I came from BGC. Well, both of my aunts loved Oxygen. One of them passed away. Her death date just recently passed, so shout out to my bud. You know, rest easy, girl. We missed him. But yeah, like, they were my younger aunties, so they were definitely into like Oxygen and stuff like that. As kids, we're nosy. We want to watch stuff that we don't have no business watching. So, you know, if that's on the TV, we're gonna look at it, we're gonna watch it. Spray your face before you blend out your concealer if you want everything to melt together. Just do it. I promise you won't regret it. But yeah, y'all, Scotty is pregnant, and I just want to know, how the girlies feel about it. I haven't really like looked into how the girlies feel about it because I haven't really been watching Baddies. I watch every season of Baddies, don't get me wrong. I have seen every season of Baddies, but I don't know, it gets harder and harder and harder for me to make it through a season like every year. Well, it's not even every year at this point, because it's not like they're coming out once a year. They're coming out every month. The Baddies franchise is obviously a franchise at Zeus that makes a lot of money. They don't hold off. They don't wait. They know people want to see the drama. They know people grow, you know, very much so in awe with the characters that they create. I don't feel like that's how they act on a daily basis or always. Definitely with reality TV, everybody has their character. But yeah, y'all, every single season it gets harder and harder and harder for me to finish out the season, and I usually have to go back and finish something from the previous season before I can move on to the next season. They're now on to Baddies USA, and I still have not finished the reunion of Baddies Africa, and I don't even know if I will finish it, y'all. Like, it's something about the Zeus world, you just know it's demonic, you know it's not right. But I feel like we all like to consume a little bit of drama sometimes. That's why people gossip. I don't know of anybody that does not gossip in some way, shape, or form. People are out here gossiping about something, and it's okay. It's just better off if you go ahead and admit to yourself that you know that's something that you like. Like, who gonna beat your ass for it?
Nobody. Unless you just allow yourself to get your ass whooped.
But yeah, so I can't say, like, sometimes I be in a messy feel and I want to watch
Baddies. Like,
I don't never really just say, oh, let me put on Baddies when I'm in a good mood. Scotty,
carrying a little lemon pepper.
I have a certain type of soft spot for Scotty. Even though, you know, when she came in, I was like, girl, who the fuck are you? Because you don't run no damn south. I just feel like she's a victim. She has definitely become a product of her environment. Scotty will throw down now. I feel like that is something that she very much needed to do, because you can't be on that type of show and then be talking about not fighting or copping pleas, because everyone pretty much knows what they signed up for. I mean, it's not really fair to be like talking your shit but then feeling like you don't have to fight if somebody is calling out a fade. I feel like that's pretty much what comes with it, and it's only fair. So finding out the fact that she's pregnant that was a little shocking to me. I had seen people talking about her possibly being pregnant, carrying lemon pepper stepper baby. I didn't know if that was factual. This is not the first time that people have said that Scotty was pregnant. Now it kind of makes me feel like, was she pregnant those other times? And, you know, and I'm not judging, because it's your body, you do what you want to do with your body, but it just does make me wonder. Like, I'm a little nosy. Nevertheless, super duper happy. I'm super duper happy for Scotty, y'all. Like, cause I just really hope that this gives her the strength to, you know, be stronger in herself and just move safely. Move thinking about your beautiful daughter that is on the way. The gender reveal was tea, okay? The pictures were tea, and everything was just so, you know, we loved it. It was so cute. Yeah, moving on into our next topic that I really want to talk about is Girllala. I am not speaking on this topic like I know a lot of information about her or her situation or what she was going through, and I would probably be putting my foot in my mouth. I gotta get my nose together. But the situation does interest me because it's just really
I don't want to sound disrespectful,
but it is very interesting when you go back and you see what everyone is talking about, the types of evidence everyone is showing to show like, oh, he's been abusive. And it's just a very sad and unfortunate situation. When you look back at everything that was going on and her vibe towards the whole situation, it's a situation that could have been avoided. You know, that's no judgment on her. People are grown and people are going to do what they want to do. You cannot make someone leave a situation, even if you see that the outcome of it is bad. Pretty much all you can do in that situation is pray and hope that God protects them. Give them the strength to see one day that, you know, that person is not for them and that person isn't going to do anything but like bring them harm or be their downfall in the future. Being in a toxic situation or a toxic cycle is something that's very hard to break out of, and I don't think that a lot of people understand that. Right before she passed, she had just been in jail and had been in there for a substantial amount of time. I think she came out with a new perspective on life, and she was most definitely ready to change things up that she was doing. However, dealing with a man that was insecure about his sexuality, it's just a very unfortunate situation. I really feel bad that she even had to deal with that or deal with someone who was not comfortable in their sexuality. In the other grand scheme of things, it's like, baby girl, did you know what you were getting yourself into? Because literally, you kind of exposed this man anyway. You kind of exposed the fact that he was into transsexual people. I don't think that he was ever really ready for that to come out. He's always stood strong on the fact that, oh, I like women, and after Lala, there's no other man or anything like that. Like, I want a woman. And I think he was just so unconfident in himself to the point where he felt like, oh, I can't talk to another woman because another woman is not going to talk to me. When, y'all, that is not the case. You know, I think people's perspective, views on a lot of things have changed so much to the point where I don't think it would have mattered whether or not he moved on from GRWM and got with another woman. I think there would have still been a woman out there or women out there that would have dealt with him simply off the fact that he was with somebody famous, because bitches be weird. Or there might have been a woman that genuinely accepted him for who he was and what he liked and what he did in his past. There is literally somebody out there for everybody. And you might just be like, bitch, no it's not. But like, it genuinely is. I can't say, like, I do genuinely feel like that's a cop-out. You definitely could have found somebody else that would have accepted you and loved you for who you were and what you wanted to be. Like, you didn't have to take her life. I feel like he could not accept the fact under the makeup and the wig and everything was a man. Like, when they were in their intimate moments or in their sexual moments, you're sleeping with a man, no matter how you want to twist it, turn it, whatever. Like, at the end of the day, you are sleeping with the man. But I think he just couldn't accept that. And then on top of that, him not being able to be comfortable and accept his sexuality made him feel like, okay, well, I can't go back to women, so you're not about to move on with another man, and then I'm just out here with nobody. But like, there's so many things you could put on top of it. Like, you can't tell me that he didn't love her. Well, he didn't love her. Like, he had like some type of he was obsessed with her. I'll say that. Obsessed, crazed, not comfortable within himself, and obviously pissed off that she was so comfortable within herself. And it's just something he couldn't take. And if she was not going to be with him, or if she was going to move on with her life, he couldn't take that. More often than not, those type of situations happen, whether it's a transgender or somebody regular, man or woman. There are men out here that cannot take that, and there are women out here that cannot take that. And, you know, I can probably say that I'm one of those women that will not take that, but I'm not one of those women that's going to take your life. At the end of the day, I don't really care that much to do that. Like, no. And these days, I don't want to be a crush on no more. And that's just the truth about it. We coming down near the end of this video, y'all, and I wonder how much time has it been. It's been like 40 some minutes. It's been like an hour, honestly. It's 12:04. Like, oh my god, I thought I had just like lost a lot of time, but I'm actually doing pretty good on time. I think I'm gonna be able to make my other video for y'all. Yeah, y'all, I feel like a bad bitch. I had somebody ask me about my skincare routine when it comes to my makeup, because I'm looking at myself in this viewfinder and I can say it's showing. Y'all, let me just say real quick, just real quick, because I can't remember verbatim who put me on this setting spray, but let me just say that this setting spray, like, do y'all see my skin? Yeah, okay, yeah, I know that I have, you know, the minor imperfections. Your girl has a little acne, whatever, a little discoloration underneath my skin, but that set, let me show y'all the front. Like I said, my nails had popped off at the beginning of this video when I'm trying to set up for y'all, so don't worry about it. But this set on this face, VANESSA, whatever your name is, girl, thank you. I love this setting spray, y'all. But yeah, you guys, let me know if y'all like videos like this, if y'all want me to make more planned out videos talking about things such as, you know, the topics that I touched on, like zoos, GRWM, just regular girl talk as to like life. Let me know if you guys are interested in those type of things. Like I said, I'm not a gossip channel. I'm not gonna be bringing you the next thing of tea. I'm not gonna be, you know, doing all that. I don't want to be known as that, but like, I don't mind talking about topics and giving my take on them, because it's simply my take. I don't care what people are doing with their life. I do not care what people are doing with their life at all. But if you are interested in my opinion, then I will most definitely articulate myself better and give you guys those videos, because, you know, I am a very opinionated person. Even though I do mind my business, I do have opinions on certain things. And why I just broke another nail. If you didn't subscribe on your way in, subscribe on your way out. Make sure you leave a like, comment, share this video. Once again, happy Thanksgiving. The holidays are coming up. I'm so excited. I really want to figure out if I want to participate in Vlogmas. I really don't know. I don't know if time is going to let me do that, but either way, I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, look at me back to kissing y'all.